What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. I hope you're ready for a based video. Buckle up. Did Dr. Fauci create a bioweapon with our own Department of Defense? Man, people are dropping the receipts. Late last year, Elon Musk tweeted, gain of function is another way of saying bioweapon. Some good nuggets in this article. Important to note that Fauci authored a 2012 paper arguing that gain of function research. Obama wisely put it on pause. Now, Elon Musk is an Obama supporter. So Elon Musk is sitting there saying that Obama did put it on pause, and actually we went and checked, and yeah, you're right. Actually, you're looking here on your screen, a letter from hundreds of scientists saying that Dr. Fauci was doing gain-of-function research here in America, and it's threatening to us as a country. So we went and actually found the letter that scientists went and sent to Obama and argued, hey, you got to shut down this little, maniac Fauci. Well, back in 2012, Fauci argued that the benefits of gain-of-function research outweighed the pandemic risk. In a newly resurfaced paper, Dr. Fauci argued that the benefits of gain-of-function research are worth the increased risk of the potential pandemic. Oh, interesting. Well, that's curious. And at the beginning of Donald Trump's administration, Dr. Fauci literally predicted that Trump's first term would see a global pandemic.
A pandemic preparedness. And if there's one message that I want to leave with you today, based on my experience, and you'll see that in a moment, is that there is no question that there will be a challenge to the coming administration in the arena of infectious diseases, both chronic infectious diseases in the sense of already ongoing disease, and we have certainly a large burden of that, but also there will be a surprise outbreak.
Oh, a surprise outbreak. How could you predict that so effectively, Dr. Fauci? Gain of function should be called bioweapon research, as the function referred to is death. What was the name changed to this time? Talking about the semantic games being played. And now, enter the man who wrote the definitive book on Dr. Fauci, the real Dr. Fauci, RF Kennedy Jr. RF Kennedy is the nephew of John F. Kennedy. Used to be a hero in the Democrat Party. Now they wouldn't even recognize the guy or his beliefs. But this man has spent the better part of his entire life trying to take down the evil government scientists like Dr. Fauci and their ilk and Big Pharma. RFK spitting absolute bars here about Dr. Fauci working with the Pentagon, bringing receipts, and how Dr. Fauci illegally moved his gain-of-function research offshore when other scientists declared that it was unsafe.
The Patriot Act, exemptions are very sketchy and people don't even know about it. And so they didn't want to do it. So they took the money that Cheney gave them, $2.2 billion, and they funneled it through NIH. And it all went through Anthony Fauci. So beginning in 2002, Anthony Fauci got a 68% raise from the Pentagon for doing bioweapons development.
Wow.
And he got a raise of billions of dollars a year to do it. And then he started that's when they started doing all this gain of function. And then in 2014, 3 of those bugs escaped in high profile escapes from different labs in the United States. Fauci built all these new labs at BU, at Galveston to do his shenanigans. And so 3 of the bugs escaped, and they received publicity. They had smallpox and a lot of really bad things. And then Congress held hearings on it. Everybody was angry. These bugs escaped, and 300 scientists, top scientists, sent letters to Obama saying, you got to shut down Anthony Fauci.
So, just again, we have the letters. This is all true. Anthony Fauci did work with the Pentagon, and his own scientists say so. And those scientists essentially ordered Obama, pled with Obama to shut down the megalomaniacal, mad scientist, rat doctor, Dr. Fauci.
He's going to create a pandemic.
Oh, he's going to create a pandemic? You mean like the pandemic that he promised to deliver during Trump's administration?
So Obama ordered a moratorium, and at that time, Fauci had 18 different gain-of-function experiments he was doing around the United States. But Obama ordered him to shut them all down.
Smart.
But he didn't. He instead moved his stuff offshore to Wuhan, where he could do it out of sight of these 300 scientists and nosy White House officials who are.
We know this to be true. We're just going to augment this again, ladies and gentlemen, with the facts. We know this to be true because who said it? Alex Jones? Alex Jones said it? No. NIH said it. NIH admits to funding risky gain-of-function research in China, in Wuhan. Spokesman for Dr. Fauci has been entirely truthful, but a new letter beratedly acknowledged that the National Institute of Health support for virus-enhancing research. Look at this garbage. No, ladies and gentlemen. According to The Intercept, NIH documents prove gain-of-function research in Wuhan. Dr. Fauci spent millions and millions of dollars equipping the Chinese military with the ability to do gain-of-function research. Dr. Fauci is a traitor to this nation. He belongs in shackles in Guantanamo Bay. But the Guantanamo Bay base that they have on the moon, he should not be on this earth. Let's continue.
Shut him down. And they continued to do it with Ralph Baric, the same people he was funding here, Ralph Baric, and Peter Daszak, and they moved their operations to the Wuhan lab.
So, wait, Dr. Fauci was working with the DOD. Do we have that from another source? Do we have that from another credible source? Maybe someone working with Dr. Fauci? Someone would certainly know that. Well, interestingly enough, the CDC director was testifying on Capitol Hill, Robert Redfield. And he said the same thing.
The pandemic did not start in January at the seafood market. We now know there was infections all the way back into September. This was a narrative that was decided that they were going to say this came from the wet market, and they were going to do everything they could to support it, to negate any discussion about the possibility that this came from a laboratory.
I got 20 seconds left. Dr. Fauci was affirmatively told in an email that NIH had a monetary relationship with the Wuhan Institute through EcoHealth Alliance. He was told this in January 27th of 2020.
What? Yeah, because he created it. He didn't need to be told that they have a financial relationship. Dr. Fauci created the financial relationship.
Do you think that Dr. Fauci intentionally lied under oath to Senator Paul when he vehemently denied NIH's funding of gain-of-function research?
I think there's no doubt that NIH was funding gain-of-function research.
Is it likely that American tax dollars funded the gain-of-function research that created this virus?
I think it did, not only from NIH, but from the State Department, USAID, and from DOD.
Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did U.S. taxpayer dollars fund the COVID-19 pandemic? And the CDC director, Dr. Robert Redfield, said, oh, yeah, absolutely. You paid for it, and the DOD paid for it. The DOD that Anthony Fauci was working for got a big pay raise. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the game. There's the game. Brought to you by Robert Kennedy Jr., who, hey, may run for president.
It's been a long time since the Kennedy name was associated with a long-shot outsider presidential campaign, but those days could be making a comeback. On Friday, Robert Kennedy Jr., speaking at St. Anselm College, was asked if he's considering a run for the White House in 2024.
I'm thinking about it. That's all.
Whoa, okay. Well, you know what? Talk about bringing the entire disease temple down. RFK, baby. Back at it. Incredible. So there it is, laid bare by a man who wrote the definitive book on Dr. Fauci and on Dr. Fauci's demonic past. Because there's no other word for this. It is barbaric. It's evil. It led to a pandemic. And the blood of 7.7 million people around the world are at Dr. Fauci's doorstep. He's one of the largest mass murderers in human history. Let's put him on trial. For a better America, we're fighting right alongside with you. My name's Benny. See ya. Thank you for watching. Our channel's here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, Base Patriots.